Welcome to the Fuffin Show.
Welcome to the show, haven't seen my nigga recline back. Real niggas making a speech, so acknowledge.
Welcome to the Smartalecs podcast. You know who it is, man. SMW Cash Cow, and I'm here with my beautiful co-host, Miss Marie, aka the Queen. How you doing today, Queen?
Man, tired as ever, but we gonna make it happen today, like we always do.
We're gonna get through it.
Indeed.
How was your week?
It was busy. That's what I'll say. It was busy. But yeah, I took your advice actually.
You did?
With the boys. Yeah, recap.
Recap, okay.
After the blackout and then the list, we're getting more productive.
Oh, you are?
Yes,
You blacked out?
I had to black out. I spazzed the fuck out, nigga. I went to spit flat and I just went off, goddammit. I just went off. The fuck is that? I just went off.
Better than the devil in that bitch.
Man, and I dared a nigga to say something. Breathe wrong, and I was gonna jump on your ass. But yeah, I think we got a place.
Okay.
We got a place. Well, I hope it's gonna be continuous, and not just until the next spaz out. They just want it for some odd reason. I don't know. I don't like spazzing out.
They don't want to see them on spaz.
My God, I don't like to spaz out. Gets my energy levels all up.
We don't like seeing our parents spaz.
Stressed out, you know. That's just
my drink. I love my drink to drink over.
You gotta bring your cup. You gotta bring
my cup. Yeah, there we go.
Okay.
Well, I'm glad to hear that. See, I told you, you know direction. You know what I'm saying?
But I just feel like direction, but you had to break it down. But
yeah,
I understand.
Because we are very simple creatures.
And what's so crazy about it, I had to keep thinking about the fact that I actually had one of my employees. He was an older man, maybe like 60, 70, but I don't even know. But the same thing with him. Like, you gotta give him a list and tell him exactly what you need to do in order for it to get done and get it done right. Like, but I'm just like, come on now.
Right, I know that's how
to me, it's just like, that's just so unfair. Why? When your brain and your eyeballs work, your brain works, but
because
I gotta do all of that.
No, but it's because we don't want to get it wrong, especially at the job. At the job, he probably doing that because he like, shit, I ain't trying to fuck nothing up.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't trying to miss nothing. What's the checklist? All right. You know what I'm saying? Even though I understand where you coming from as a manager, like, look, I actually had to do all this shit.
Lord. He was still fucking up, though. I just want to point that out. He was still fucking up. He was old.
Oh, he was old.
Yeah, half paralyzed, was walking around with the damn foot and everything.
Damn.
But I felt so, you know, like, he's a good guy. He definitely shows up. He's, you know, I can count on him. So it's like, I would just try my best. But I'm like, come on now. Come on.
Oh,
did you see, why is this a $5 million check when it's supposed to be $5,000? You didn't notice that before you printed it?
That's a $5 million.
$5 million, not $5,000. We ain't even got $5 million in the bank, bro. Ham. Where would this come from if I would have had signed this? Come on now. I need you to be on top of it.
You know where that $5 million was.
Look, my God. They would not have returned that shit and we would not have had a job after that. Lord Jesus.
He was like, let me catch you slipping.
Man, no. You ain't gonna catch me slipping. Not at all.
Catch you slipping.
I got the Hawkeye. I had to have a Hawkeye for him, so. But yes, indeed. So I appreciate that. But how was your week, though?
Busy. You know, I just been going through a lot of different things. You know, my grandmother and my auntie, just, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, my goodness.
So it's been busy.
Another passing?
Goodness. Been going through it, man. So I've really been just going through, like, just moving through. Like,
yeah.
It's been kind of like a blur, kind of.
Just
you know
going with the motion.
Right. Just,
wow.
You know what I'm saying? Get a call about this, got to do this, got to, you know, get pictures together, got to clean this out, right? So it's just been kind of like a blur. But it's cool because I don't have a problem moving. Like, I can still move. I'm still being productive.
Yeah.
Doing the things that I need to do to, you know, to get to the next level. So, but yeah, it's really just been a blur this past couple of weeks. You know what I'm saying? Then when I was telling you about my dude, even with him, like even his, you know, stuff is kind of, you know what I'm saying? Like everything is just it's kind of like a.
That's a lot.
But, you know, it's all, you know, in my opinion, it's like when you feel like you're at the bottom, when you down is when it's, you know, only one way to go.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So
definitely.
So that's what I told him too. Like, bro, there's only one way to go up. Go from here then.
Yeah, you just gotta go to the storm. It's gonna be another sunny day, and it's gonna be bright as fuck. So you just gotta be patient and just ride through that wave. That's real though, but definitely I hate to hear that though.
Well, I'm good, right? I'm good.
Man.
So let's get started. So I know I had sent you something about LeBron James, and he was calling was calling women cutthroat. He said women out there these days are cutthroat.
Now, what did you take from it is what I want you to start with what you took from it before we even do these things.
Let's listen to it.
You gotta look in the mirror and say it's not me.
Yeah,
You know, it's
the
not
ladies
me.
need to hear that.
And by the way,
y'all
the
be
men
having
too.
Yeah.
The men too, because it's some cutthroat, ruthless ass out here right now too.
Yeah. Facts.
Listen, I sit in the locker room. You know, I'm in locker rooms and shit. But, you know, it's a lot of women out here that's now kind of flipped the script.
Mm-hmm. They ain't go for everything.
And you know, some homies out here that's trying to be good too, and just trying to figure it out. And now they looking in the mirror saying, "Damn, what did I do wrong?"
Okay,
but homies, it ain't you.
It ain't always you.
Even if it's meant to be, it's meant to be. And if it ain't, champ, like you just gotta.
I do think people
Look in the mirror, say it's not me, because it sure the fuck ain't. There is a match for somebody everywhere.
Right, and from that, I just get that, it is. I mean, women nowadays are definitely more, are cutthroat. If that's the word you want to use. And I mean, it's been a gradual transition. It's been going on. Really, I think people really started talking about it during COVID. You know what I'm saying? And I think one of the reasons why is because, not just because the podcast world was kind of blowing up, but individuals spending more time with each other. You know what I'm saying? Because you locked up with your significant other. Now you seeing shit. Now you like, wait a minute, this, you know what, I'm about to post this shit. Right. Man, these bitches are tripping. Like, I don't know what's going on. But yeah, I think also with that, with what he said, I mean, you have a lot of women out here that are traumatized for real. That are traumatized. You got some that, have mental issues, you know what I'm saying? And they'll never just come out and tell you, like, I got a mental issue, nigga, I need to check every month. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, like a real issue.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
it's like real issue. Like, I get a check every month issue. Wow. You know what I'm saying? But they'll never tell you that because they feel embarrassed about it or, whatever the case may be. But you have to really know yourself to be able to recognize when somebody's trying to put their trauma on you. You know what I'm saying? Because if you don't know yourself, then you'll think what they saying, has some weight. Like, oh my God, like, and you letting the crazy bitch tell you this shit.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? You like, oh my God, am I really this type of person? You know what type of person you are. You know what I'm saying? So you can't just let people tell you, because I've come across a couple of women who they like to throw around the word narcissist.
Oh yeah, that's the term of the 5 years. I think since the last 5-6 years.
Right, like
that's the
narcissist.
term.
Narcissist.
Everything is narcissist.
Do you even know what narcissist means?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Do you know what a narcissistic person really does? Like, there's a reason that the word is called narcissist. Like, there's things that these people actually do.
Right.
That you'll be like, oh, wait a minute, this shit is crazy. You know, this is some narcissistic shit. But I think people just use the word because, once again, it's one of those things that they've seen on Instagram.
Oh yeah.
And
that's all you see.
Right.
That term
narcissist. He's that. And it's just like, now sometimes you do gotta look in the mirror, you know what I'm saying, to check yourself and say, hey, what did I do wrong? Or, just to check and just see if you good. Like, damn, I'm cool, right? I'm good. I'm fly. I'm alright. You can give yourself some positive reinforcement. Exactly. You know what I mean? Because these chicks nowadays, they definitely are cutthroat, and they quick to break you down and talk shit and try to make you feel less than. So
it's so crazy that you even said that. I was listening to Corey Holcomb, to the 5150 show, and he was talking about, he's like, y'all bitches about to cut all that shit off now. He was like, because y'all see these women ain't getting no high paying jobs, and they cut all them high paying jobs for black folks. He like, a majority of the women is out here. He like, and unless you got your own business or know how to, or got some kind of intelligence and know how to get your hustle on, he like, what else do you have? Like, so you can't be out here talking all that shit. He like, you gonna have to hustle that pussy. He like, I'm gonna get a nigga the bag for $200. So I'm like, that he definitely made a point, because shit, I feel like once women got to a place of power, and they, that now they got their bag and they don't really need a man to kind of help them do much of anything. Now I can dictate to you and be like, oh, you ain't this and you ain't that. You need to change this about yourself and da 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 da. They don't see the value in a man anymore, because they have taken over everything that they believe that a man is supposed to handle outside of protection. So it's just like, that's kind of the way the stance is. But on another note, I feel like in that same instance where it says that you got to look at yourself and just be like, no, it ain't me, because people will throw that on you, and they'll be like, you know what? why? I mean, I'm attracted to you, but why do you do this and why do you do that? Like, you are attracted to me, correct? So it is your job within the time of us dating for you to identify if the things that are the traits that I have align with you and what you agree with. But you don't get to tell me why this happened, or I gotta kind of give you some kind of background on why I am the way I am. You either take it or leave it. But again, some men and women believe that they can dictate how you are and who you're going to be for them. I'm not that pressed for a fucking man. God damn it, I've been single long enough to be like, God damn, there's the door. I left it open just for you. I'm gonna leave the door open. And that's exactly what I do. I would cut a nigga off so fast. I don't really care because it's like at the end of the day, I feel like whoever is for me is gonna be for me. There are things that I'm willing to compromise with or just kind of overlook possibly. But it's just like, no, you're not going to come in here dictating when you are the one who came in with this attraction to me. You were attracted to me. That's it. So after the attraction has died off, these underlying factors will still be there. And they are not going to change. So do you want to stay here or do you want to leave? It's as simple as that. But it ain't me. Because T is always going to be T. Take it or leave it. This is it. This is it. And that's why I give niggas 100%. Like, I feel like a lot of people when they date, they kind of bring their representative first. And it's like, I'm going to be everything that the last nigga wasn't for you. So now he's asking all these questions about what would this last do, you know, what was he about and what happened and why y'all left off. And so now he's trying to be this great person. It's like, no, if that's not you, then I don't need you to play a role. I need you to give me exactly who you are. Period. Because as soon as you see me, I'm gonna give you 1,000% of who I am. But I feel like with some men, they can take even the self-awareness piece of it. I can tell you, like, yeah, I got some shit with me. I definitely got some trauma that I still need to get healed from. So I'm not really trusting. I'm very direct, and I will cut you off in 2 seconds if I feel like some shit is not going sideways. Well, dang! And it's like they raise it up to about 11,000. Like, I'm out here fighting niggas because I ain't taking no shit from another nigga ever again. No! Like, where did you get that from? But that's the story you had created based off of me trying to kind of give you a look into who I am with no excuses. It's like, yes, I am unhealed, I am damaged, but I am open to opportunity, and if you have patience, we can get to the promised land. But I don't need you trying to specify how and when I'm supposed to do something or anything else. It's not me. It's you. That's all I can say about that. That's all I can say about that.
All right. Mm-hmm. Well, it's not you. It's them.
It is them.
Understand that.
It is them.
But yeah, I mean, moving through dating now and dealing with people, I'm a person who doesn't put the mask on either. But it's hard when you're a nice guy and you don't have a mask on. Females still feel like, oh nigga, you too nice. You know what I'm saying?
That part, that is so confusing to me.
Nigga, you too cool, nigga.
The shoe must drop.
Right, you must have some bitches in the back pocket or something. You too cool. And it's just like, no.
You can't win for losing.
Right, like I don't have nothing. I like you. I'm trying to kick it with you.
Damn.
Like, and to me that's trauma. That's another. That's their trauma. Like,
it is.
You can't even see a good nigga in front of you because you're so traumatized from niggas tricking you. You know what I'm saying?
And that's real.
I ain't got nothing to do with the niggas that tricked you. And the niggas that tricked you, obviously it was probably some red flags there that you chose not to see.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So, I always say, when women give me these stories, sometimes it be triggering for them because I ask certain questions and shit. They don't be wanting to answer them all. They be like, nigga, why you asking that question? What? Because I'm supposed to be on your side 100%. But as a man, I'm just asking questions to
see where your head is.
Right, to get to, what really happened.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like, you're telling me, what did the dude do? You know what I'm saying? What did the dude say? Oh, he said that? Really? Like, okay, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so
it definitely
you have to have this conversation.
You definitely do. And you have to be able to digest what the person say and kind of take it for what it is and not dig deeper and try to find other things that align. Again, I feel like everybody comes in with some type of trauma. So we pulling from some baggage that we came, that we left in the past. And something is going to trigger you to do something based off the very action, I feel like. But it's just like, I don't know. I just feel like you just have to be able to be optimistic about it, take the opportunity for what it is. Again, you got a timeline. For me, it's 3 strikes you out. I ain't got the patience. I just don't have the patience. Because once I said what I said, I should have to keep on drilling down, because I feel like I'm very thorough with my explanations. So there's no real need for you to keep asking me the same question over and over and over again. And one guy I was talking to, he's like, well, do you even want to get married, or do you see yourself getting married, or do you think that you are capable of loving somebody? If I'm out here giving you the opportunity for us to go out to date or whatever, is that not me trying to put forth the effort? I'm like, no, I don't see it at this moment. But on his viewpoint, he's like ready to go now. He's already told me that his previous relationship, they was together for 6 months, then got married. So that's how fast he would move. And it's like, I got to take that in consideration. Like, well, dude, your fast track is not going to work for me. So if you're not going to be patient with me after I've just told you that I got some shit to heal through, it's not going to work. You're going to be upset, and then I'm going to be over here irritated because you keep asking and doing this dumb shit that you feel like I'm supposed to be doing now because it should be time enough. You don't get to tell me my timeline on when I can heal. You don't get to do that. You just have to show up and be the person that you are and be consistent and just hope that, we're going to rat it out. We can get to the promised land, but you can't keep on. The dictation ain't going to work. I can't do the dictation.
Not at all. Doing no dictation at all.
I don't need you to direct my actions, emotions. Smile, girl. Nigga, I don't feel like smiling right now.
Smile, girl.
The hell? My face is beautiful enough. I don't need to smile right now. I'll smile when I'm ready.
You take a smile. What you eat money?
And that's what I be wondering. Like, am I be like, like, what the fuck am I doing to make you think I need to be over here with this chipper ass smile for just because I saw you? That was supposed to bring me this beam of light? No. I'm just over here chilling. This is my chill face. Isn't that disturbing? Damn. So when I wake up in the morning, is that gonna scare you because I'm looking normal? What the fuck? Let me know. I don't know. I don't know how to move. I can't move.
You wild.
Seriously.
All right, so since we're on kind of like relationships and stuff like that, talking about these, talking about men, how we act sometimes. Kirk Franklin has a podcast or something now where they all sit and talk, as men. So there was a guy on there with an ascot.
You and this ass guy.
Because he pissed me off because you gonna ask him that question? That nigga has an ascot on. So I can tell you his answer ain't gonna be a real nigga answer.
You have to let me go ahead and explain yourself. Let's
listen back to it.
On a light side, y'all tell me at the table what makes you happy. What makes you have the most joy?
That question, man, is to a black man, Kurt. He has to pause. Notice everybody's body language.
Why is that?
Because we often are not the receptors of happiness and joy. We're often looking to provide it for someone else.
Mm-hmm.
And we don't really know what that is because a lot of times we don't get the opportunity to just be. Mm-hmm. So for me at 43, I've learned that my happiness is just me being able to just be where I'm not providing, where I'm not performing, I'm not talking, I'm not being someone giving a clinical analysis to their crisis. Yeah. It's where I can just be where I'm just settled into me.
When did you
ask God? Same. That's how I feel. Same. Ask God.
Now, the thing about, in my opinion, what made me, because this first part, he's like, oh man, it makes me pause. Like when he said that, man, when Kirk Franklin said that, first thing came to my mind was my kids, my son, my daughter. They make me happy. When I think about them, I smile. I get happy inside. You know what I'm saying? Because they make me happy. Like I don't know what your life is with an ascot around your neck. You know what I'm saying? but it might be harder than mine. You know what I'm saying? It might be a little different than mine. Yeah. But I can come off the top of my head. You know, what makes you happy? Oh shit, my kids, man. You know what I'm saying? I love playing with my son. I love talking to my daughter on the phone and, you know, giving her advice and stuff like that. So, you know, it was, so that, like I say, so to me, when he said that, it was just like, all right, well, it sounds like you might have some issues, some trauma or something that you have to attend to. Because, you know, don't get me wrong, peace definitely makes me happy, but I have that same peace when my son's upstairs in his room playing the game. You know what I'm saying? Or my daughter's, you know, out doing whatever. I'm just at home and just at home in peace. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, like I said, when he said that, the only reason I was just like, you know, I know brothers, you know, we go through our, you know, issues and trials, tribulations, and I'm blessed to be in the position that I'm in when it comes to certain things. So maybe that's why I have the outlook that I have. Because I definitely have a more positive outlook on life than a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? I come across young ladies and they just be saying just nothing but negative shit. And I be like, yo, you can't don't talk that shit around me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to hear that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, change the way you talk when you talk to me. Or change the way you talk when you're talking around me. Because I want to see you do the best. I want to see you at your best. The only way you're going to be at your best is if you're speaking into existence. If you're always saying you broke and you ain't got it and I'm crazy and I'm this, I'm that. Like, what the fuck? Like, I don't want to be around all that negative shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, yo, no, I don't want to hear you talking about you crazy or I'm crazy. No, you're not crazy. You know what I'm saying? And bitch, if you is crazy, you better let me know.
Hello?
You know what I'm saying?
Let me check it. Let me see the check. Let me see the stuff that you get.
Right.
Because I just need to verify.
Right, because you just saying that shit because you want me to give you, you're using that as an excuse to be dismissive. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I'm crazy. So if you do some shit where I'm like, what the fuck? You're like, oh, I'm crazy. No, bitch, you ain't crazy. You know what I'm saying? I know. You know what I'm saying? You're not crazy. You just saying that to set some shit up. And I'm telling you now, cut it out. Because if you are crazy, I want to see the paperwork. You know what I'm saying? That way I can decide if I want to be with your crazy ass or not. But if you ain't got no paperwork and you ain't taking no medication or no shit like that, then you not crazy to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, the fuck? Shit, that shit better be on record. You know what I'm saying? Let me see on my chart.
Right?
You know what I'm saying? You know
I mean, that's important anyway. I think everybody should share the mic charts. I really believe that.
But yeah, I feel like if you would have watched that whole thing,
see, I didn't watch the whole episode.
You would have got a little background because he has been through a lot. He has been through a lot. He even brought up the fact that he was molested as a child. He got daddy issues. He got mommy issues. Like, he has a lot of things that he's working through. And this man's a psychologist, like he's, or whatever you want to call it. But I mean, he does speak well. I feel like he has done the work, but he still has some things that he wants to kind of get through. Every other man at that table whose life is Tony Baker? No, not Tony Baker. Kev on stage. Kev on stage was talking about how his wife makes him happy, his kids make him happy. Jason Major said, you know, it's his wife and what was the other dude? Ray J. Ray J was like, my kids. That's literally my ultimate happiness. He's like, I love when I'm around them. He like, he brought up the fact that he hates when, you know, they gotta leave and da. And he just wished they was in the same household again and all this other stuff. So it's like, everybody had a different perspective, and I can appreciate that he had such a diverse group of men there because they all do have a different background, a different perspective that you kind of pull from with each question. So it's like, that was just a piece of it. But as God, I mean, I felt it when he said that because it's like people, you have to perform. You always trying to be what people expect you to be. When people see me, they either expect me to be this high energy, everybody, oh, you know, let's get the party started. It's like, but that's not me every day. I'm super chill. I would rather just be sitting back, relaxed, chilling. But when I do that, what's wrong with you? Why, you know, just, no, something ain't right. No, I'm cool. What the fuck? This is me on chill. Why do I gotta perform every fucking day just for you to think that I'm okay? I'm good. Unless I tell you otherwise, no worries at all. But I feel like with that interview, if you watch it again and watch the whole thing, in that league, he was my pet peeve because he was the youngest out of the group. I think he's 22 years old. But he swears to God he just knows all the answers.
Well, you know, I seen one clip of him talking about Jesus and
being a brother and all that, and why we bowing down to the Father when he's supposed to be our brother or something. I'm like, dude, like you have good points, but a lot of times, and Ray J even brought it up. He was like, you know what? I was where you was. He was like, but you feel like you know it, but people are trying to tell you something. You're not even trying to hear them. It's like you acting like you do, but you're not really hearing them because you're so quick to hurry up and talk over them. As soon as they start talking, you got to rebuttal before they even get finished the point. So he was super annoying.
Especially, he looks
super annoying.
He looks super annoying.
My God.
A lot to you.
Seriously.
And then he would be one of the reasons why I wouldn't watch that shit. When he said what he said, I just was like, that's just pure ignorance. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if you do read the Bible every day, bro. You still not know what
exactly.
That's the whole thing.
And that's why Jason John like read it again.
Right. Yeah, I seen him say that. Like, read it again.
Because,
but even if he reads it again, he'll still be off. You know what I'm saying? It's not even about comprehending. It's about living.
True.
You know what I'm saying? It's about living and experiencing and seeing this shit to where you're like, oh, that's the shit I was reading. Okay, I get it now. You know what I'm saying? I can see it now.
Yeah.
Where you just reading words and you putting this shit together in your brain based off of the words. You're not basing it off of experiences in life.
And that's what they were trying to tell them. As grown men who lived, and they were like, we're coming from a place of life. You know, we've gone beyond the age of 22. And then Kevin even broke it out even further. He was like, towards the end of the podcast, he was like, I think I get where you're coming from now. He was like, because at 22, you have experienced a lot of shit that the average person probably has not.
Exactly.
So I see why you feel the way you do. He like, but you still make room to be able to receive, you know. And it just he was not trying to hear some of that stuff. Him and Ray J almost went at it, but Kirk was keeping them, you know, at a nice little midpoint. But he was annoying. NLE was very fucking annoying.
I can tell you, NLE, and I ain't even watched the whole thing, but I can say, you know, he definitely feels privileged because he's successful. You know what I'm saying? And he's light-skinned. These light-skinned niggas, I don't know.
They got a little entitlement in there.
Man, they be on some bullshit.
They definitely got
like, what the fuck you think? Like, it's the same thing with pretty women.
Yeah.
It's the same thing with pretty women. Pretty women, light-skinned women, oh my God. I'm not all of them.
Not right.
But I've met a lot of them who were fucking stupid blondes.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? But because they look good and niggas have been kissing their ass and just letting them do whatever they want to do. Exactly, that's all they know. So when you tell them some shit like, nah, baby, you don't know what the fuck you talking about. I do know what I'm talking about. And then they start talking about niggas that then told them some shit. Oh, I talked to this one guy, and this one guy told me this, that. Did you give him some pussy? Right, did you give him some pussy? I'm quite sure you gave him some pussy, right? You fucked him, right?
You whatever you
No, he fucked him. Yeah, you did. You fucked him because I can tell you fucked with me. He's the one you brought up. You know what I'm saying? But to go against me, like, but so that shit, you know, that colorism and that entitlement, and once again, it's not automatic. It's because throughout their lives, people have been kissing their ass. You know what I'm saying? We can take this all the way back to shit, even some of our grandparents treating our kinfolk and our relatives different because they were lighter complexion.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that type of shit is sometimes just bred in the household. You know what I'm saying? So they come out the house feeling like, shit, I'm better than anybody else. Because nigga, I look better than everybody else and this, that, and this. So, you know, I think some of his mentality comes from that too. You know what I'm saying? It comes from that, nigga, I don't know what the fuck I'm thinking. Everybody told me this shit. I'm smart. I'm light-skinned. Nigga,
you got 22. You ain't
22.
even started living yet.
Okay, 22.
You ain't even started. You just hitting the motherfucking precipice of living. Because, enjoy the ride. Because you got a lot more living to do. If God willing, you make it.
A lot more living.
Man. But yeah, I definitely think you should check that out, though. That's pretty good.
All right, and then, you know what, I will talk about this right quick, but this is something that I think we talked about before the weekend, but for some reason this motherfuckers ain't learned their lessons yet, I guess, so they're still doing this shit. But they say, this podcaster argued that, you know, modern women submit to bums before submitting to real providers who can actually lead. How do you feel about that? You think that's true?
Submit to bums with big meat, and got a mean sex game. Because I just posted something like that yesterday. I want to say I reposted it. The dude, he kept bringing up. He was like, yeah, I got this bitch to buy me an apartment. I got this bitch to she got a degree. She got this. She got that. I got no job. I got 5 kids with 5 different women. Like he is nothing. Like there's absolutely nothing that makes him attractive outside of him just bringing the meat. And that's it. Like, but I feel like that's definitely a valid thing. It's definitely valid. So I feel like you just have to add that clause in it because you can't just be a bum unless you're looking to have somebody that you have power over. And a lot of women do like that because that's why a lot of women like dudes that's in jail because they have the power. I get to control everything because you need me. I need you to need me because if I need you, it's not gonna work. You know, so it's like it's a hell of a game. It's definitely a hell of a game. What's your thoughts on it?
I think this is. I mean, obviously it's true. I've heard women. You know, I've heard this has been something that people have been talking about for a while. And I mean, you know, it is hard to find a nigga that's about his. Well, I ain't gonna say that it's hard to find, but you're not gonna find a nigga that's about his business that's gonna put up with your bullshit. The bums,
very true.
Right, the bums put up with your bullshit.
Cause they got to.
That's right. That's why you fuck with the bums. Now, don't get me wrong. They might have some cause, big meat or whatever. But at the same time, the real reason you fuck with that nigga is like you said, you can control him, and you know, and that's that. And I think that nigga gotta do what I say, or if he don't, he gotta go, or he gotta live, or he ain't using my car today, or whatever the fuck.
And that's all. There's gonna be a little time out because they treat them like kids. No, you ain't gonna get this today. No, give me my keys. If you ain't, you better act right. You better clean the dishes. Because, I do too much. Like, that's all it is. They just want a child, a whole grown-ass child that you can have sex with. That's sick. Just saying that out loud is fucking sick. But, hey.
The whole grown-ass child you got sex with.
Man, it's fucking sick. I would definitely. No, there's nothing attractive about a man that I have to keep. Again, I have boys already. I have no want in my spirit to have another person in my life that I gotta dictate to. I need you to be a helpmate. I need you to see and try to help us build, and I need your direction at times. I mean, all of that. Like, I need you to be the man. If you can't do that, you got to go. They can have all the crumbs, the scrubs in the street. There's plenty of them, goddammit. It's plenty of them.
I would have liked to see the woman he was talking about too. Did they have a picture of her, or was he just talking about? Because I can bet.
I got it. You go to my page. I feel like it was some the chick that it was a skit. It was a skit. It was a skit, but it was just like he just kept bringing up different situations where bum dudes can get over based off of a, you know.
Oh, okay, I think I've seen it too.
Yeah, he just be smiling and shit like, yeah, I got her. But like, he ain't gotta do shit. He driving her fucking car, dropping her off at fucking work, or she done bought him a car in her name, bought him an apartment in her fucking name. You doing all of this risk just to lock a nigga down so you can have control over his ass.
That.
And all he gotta do is supply some dick. That's it.
But see, also you gotta look at, you know, and that's why I said I would want to see who she is too. What the girl looks like, because you know, sometimes women, they pay like they weigh, as well as you got some of these ugly chicks that, you know, they pay like they look. You know what I'm saying?
My God.
You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, you know, when you hear people talking that type of shit, a lot of times when you look behind them, it's a fat white bitch or something. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, she got good credit to the nigga. She don't give a fuck, nigga. She got too. You know what I mean?
She just want a man. She don't care what kind of man. She just want a man. So that she can be able to say, my man, my man, my man. There's nothing more, nothing less. But she going broke in the process because she got to make sure that PlayStation is hooked up and the internet is on. His cell phone is paid. He got all the newest games, shoes, all of this stuff.
That shit.
But you got a man. You got a man, and that's all that matters.
Exactly.
It's very sad. It really is sad to see. But hey, some people want relationships that bad, and they willing to do that. And it's like, yeah, you need to spend some time with yourself because it ain't worth it. It ain't worth it at all.
Then when you look at how marriage is supposed to be, and like they say, marriage is like a cheat code. Like you get married, like marrying the right person, you guys can go to the next level.
Oh yeah.
Marrying the wrong person,
it could be wrong to the
bottom. You know what I'm saying? To the bottom. So you know, marriage and relationships is, you know, and I think that now I know me more. I date more intentional. And I think that's what people should start doing. Like, start dating with intention.
You got to.
When your only intention is to have sex, you just, hey, look, I ain't trying to
And say that.
Right.
And let that be what it is.
Right.
No expectations. This is what we doing.
Right. Don't
Nothing
get caught
more,
up.
nothing
That's
less.
what it is, and that's
Yeah.
what it is. You can't get caught up.
Respect
Let it be right. Let it be what it is. But if you are looking for a relationship, then you can't. What's what I'm looking for? You can't settle. So when I say that, I mean like
Thinking you gonna change somebody.
well, no, that. But I've come across one of that. Like I was attracted to that life, and I was like, we not about to get into a relationship, man. I don't want to fuck. Like I don't, I don't want to have sex with you.
Sure, the average guy would not. They be like, I'm gonna drop it off one more time.
Nah, and the reason being is because once again I know me. You know what I'm saying? If I like a woman, you know, like if I really like you, you know what I'm saying? We go ahead and we fuck or whatever. I'm gonna after I get that pussy, I'm gonna feel some type of way. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be like, shit, I got the little bit.
Right.
Next thing I know, I'm calling, she not answering the phone, nigga send a nigga a voicemail, don't text back, don't. You know what I'm saying? She do a nigga like a nigga would do a bitch.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So once I started seeing women doing that type of shit, I was like, oh no, I'm not gonna get caught up. Because I already see how y'all been doing niggas. You know what I'm saying? Y'all get the dick and then y'all wanna keep it moving. But y'all have already, told me that, I want to be a wife and I want to be in a relationship and I want to do. They just sold the nigga the dream. That's what they do. They sell the dreams now, and then they get the dick, and then they keep it moving.
Oh, that's deep.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I done came across stuff.
That's deep.
Wrote a book about it.
Man,
I wrote a book about it. So.
put that link up. You gotta put that link up.
So because I mean, but once again, it's the role switch thing. That's how I look at it.
It is.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, heavy.
Women are doing the same thing men used to do to them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like just like we used to sell them a drink, nigga, they'll sell you a drink.
Man.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, sell it.
Right. And that's why, like you said, now when people be like, well, what kind of man, what kind of woman you looking for? Well, what kind of man? You gotta be like, nah, nigga, we'll see.
Let's
Right.
just be.
Right. Let's just go. Right. Don't even.
We ain't gotta worry about yesterday or what happened in the past. Let's just be here today.
Right.
We going forward. Let's just see how we mesh, and if it work out great,
Right.
if it don't,
Right.
hey, that's
Back
track.
then, I think I done got caught up with that too, and just as well as I done caught a couple bitches with that too. On some old, oh yeah, I'm like, yeah, I'm looking for a real woman, I'm looking for to settle down, I'm trying to get married soon. Oh yeah, I'm trying to get married soon too. Yeah, I'm trying to do all that too, nigga. Yeah, when can I come? When we go kicking? When we going out?
That's crazy.
Like, what? Then
That's
coming up, I
crazy.
thought we was, nah, nigga, you know what? The shit is too serious over here. You know what I'm saying?
I'm so glad I don't have friends like that.
Shit
My
is too
God.
responsible over here.
Oh my lord.
Y'all want to be responsible and mature and shit. I ain't on that.
That's real
Alright,
retarded. Yeah.
So before we get up out of here, one more thing. What you think about the Kim Kardashian furry thongs? That shit had curly hair on the front.
She had the red
She had the brunette.
She had the blonde in there, the
What?
chunky monkey, the Afro kink. But my thing is, all the years that we've been bleaching our assholes and getting Brazilians and all of this, now you want us to pay for us to put a patch of hair on our panties so that they can have the best of both worlds. I guess he can pretend like he going down on the fur and then be like,
Surprise, surprise.
and then it's all bald.
Oh my God, she bald,
My
yo.
God.
Oh man, you had me tricked at first. I
I just knew this was you. I just knew. I thought the hairs was coming around the thong and it was that monkey-ish. That's what I thought. But no, yeah, that bitch about to sell out like Biden's pussy. It's gonna sell out in the first hour. I'm certain. And it's gonna be going for $500 a pop. And they go back. Like you could have went and bought some hairs and stitched that shit on with a glue strip and did it yourself. I'm just saying.
Man, listen, but that just goes to show,
Man.
when you have money and influence.
I believe it. Influence is everything. People would just succumb to whatever it is you're talking about. Whatever it is you're talking about. That's crazy to me.
When I seen that shit, I was like, this don't make no goddamn sense. Like,
And she had them all laid out like it was a presentation.
but look, can you just imagine how much that shit cost to make?
I can't wait to see the price when they was. Man, I'm sure it was 10 cents for the panties. And then they just found some random hair on the floor from the
wigs, some random
Hindu
wigs at
the Hindu women.
the hair store.
My God.
And put that shit on some panties.
just sprinkled that shit in the salt shaker and just gone and went on ahead and put it on the panties. That just don't even make sense. North probably made them goddamn panties. Her and her friends did a project, and that's what they came up with. And then Kim said, "Let's sell these."
Oh,
that don't even make
sell
sense.
these for sure.
I know I could put a price on this one. They gonna sell out. I know.
Especially this black curly one.
Man, I am Kim Kardashian. I can do whatever it is that I want to do. And yes, she can. Yes, she can. Agreed.
Yes, you can.
Agreed.
Okay. Her and Rihanna. Her and Rihanna. Can do whatever they want.
Whatever they want. I need that life, Lord. I wish I had a soft life. That'd be beautiful.
Before we get out here, you got anything? You got any rants on anything today?
Outside of working a 9 to 5, why? Why? Why do jobs make you want to have to show up every freaking day of the week just because they want? Do you understand that I went to work today and it was so, I didn't have shit to do all day, so I'm literally sitting there like,
Taking it.
listening to my podcast on the side, like, and I left my phone at the house, so I'm really trying to figure out what the fuck to do to get through the day. But my thing is, why the fuck do I gotta come here just so y'all can stare at me all day and gossip about bullshit all day just to make it to the end of the day? It makes no sense to me. And then they have a policy in there that says that you cannot have another source of income. No, another form of employment. You are forbidden, or whatever it said, whatever these terms, these words is, you are forbidden from having another source of employment that would, I guess, just take you away from this job. If I got all this downtime, why the fuck can I not make extra money on the side? What the hell? Like, that makes no sense. I could be at the house. I could be cleaning, cooking, having so much done with my day, but no, I had to sit here locked down. I had to get dressed, showered, and everything to get here by 8 o'clock and just sit here for 8 fucking hours. 8.5 fucking hours. And go home and I have like, what, 3 to 4 hours to get myself ready for the next day. And then you give me 2 punk ass days on the weekend to get everything else done. My personal shit that I should be doing, like a doctor's appointment or anything else that can only be done Monday through Friday, I now got to use some type of PTO to get that to be, it just doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't make sense. I feel like all of these jobs, unless it really is something that's service oriented, where you have to be there for somebody to kind of get the whole gist of it, then no, I'm at the house, yo. I'm at the house, Lord. Put the Zoom camera on. I don't give a goddamn. You're going to look at this wall. You can do whatever you need to do, but people can be more productive with their time if you would just allow them to just see. If they not getting their shit done, then that's another thing. But like, give people the opportunity to be able to have the benefit of working from home and doing whatever the fuck they need to do. It can be done, but they just will not do it. That's my rant, and I hate jobs. Work from home life, entrepreneurship. I'm trying to figure it out, Lord Jesus. One day, I just need money to rain down on me. I need to hit the lotto or something.
Well, no, what we need people to do is subscribe. Make sure you
that too. Please,
watch
Jesus.
the videos, because we're trying to put ourselves in a position so she ain't got to do that
So
shit.
I ain't gotta do
she
that.
can have the
I can
freedom
work
to
from
do
home.
it. She can work from home. She can work anywhere she want to work.
Come down here and spread show love and bring people to these meet spots so that we can have a good time together with people I actually like. You know, we can eat
paid while doing
popcorn and hot dogs and drink liquor.
Hell yeah.
You know, that's what I would like to do in my spare time. I don't want to have to show up. I can dress down. I can wear shirts like have the audacity of a white man and no one gets offended. You know, I don't have to be that cautious when I'm doing my own thing. But you know, when you got this white man giving you a check, you gotta follow all the rules, and I just don't like rules. I'm tired of the fucking rules. Gotta follow them, and I'm so over. And they cut me off from my best friend. My best friend I've been here with since I was, what, 14, 15? 15, Lord. The fact that I'm about to be 2 months in, no flower, Lord. No. It is so heartbreaking and I miss it so bad. Like, the fact that I was talking about the weed before I had to cut it off, I feel so disgusted in myself. Why did I talk about the weed like that? I could have just said, took a few days off and just smoked after that. But no, the fact that I really am not smoking at all, it is just so hurtful. Because I really miss it. I I truly, truly do. And I'm so ready to get back to it. I just got to get released from these shackles, from this slave shit. Some kind of way. So yes, like, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend. Come up here to the meetup spot, get your podcast on, get your music on. Again, we here to do things for the city. Let's just make it happen. But we need you.
Where can they find you at?
Queen Marie _CLE as always. And where can they find you, my guy?
Oh, you know, you find me SOE Cash Cow or Mr. Sauce on everything, or at Politics Media podcast.
A lot of hats.
A lot of different hats. But we appreciate the love. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure you guys click the link in the bio, like, subscribe, share with your friends. You guys know what to do. We appreciate the love. Peace.
Till next time.
Peace.